Hey, what's up everyone? Sam here. So the term poor really is subjective to your surroundings. For example, if you earn $1 million a year, you'll be considered rich by many, but put you in a room full of multi-billionaires and you won't be rich by their standards. Now say you earn $10,000 a year. For many people, you'll be considered poor, but go to the poorest places in the world where the average income can be as low as $100 a month and you'll be seen as rich. So where do you stack up in the global scale? Forget your surroundings for a minute and compare yourself to everyone in the world. On one end, we'll have the richest person in the world, and on the other end, we have the poorest. At this moment in time, according to Forbes, the richest person in the world is Amazon founder and CEO Jeff Bezos, with a current net worth of $90.6 billion. This will fluctuate throughout the year as Amazon's share price goes up and down. So who's on the other end of the scale? There are millions of people with literally nothing. No money, no job, no home, no food or water, and these people are in reality the poorest people in the world. But from a technical point of view, they aren't. Because if you have nothing, you're at zero, but you don't actually owe anything. The poorest man in the world, therefore, is Jerome Kerviel. He's a 40-year-old French trader who had a high-paying job, lived a life of luxury, but now owes about $6.3 billion. That makes him on paper the poorest man in the world. It's unlikely he will ever be able to pay off such an amount, meaning he may very well remain the poorest man in the world. So how exactly did Jerome end up with such an amount of debt? Well, you see, Jerome was a trader who made some really bad decisions and entered trades without the authority of his employer. In other words, when you put money in a bank, the bank will take your money and play with it. They'll trade your money on the global financial markets with the aim of obviously making more money. If their traders are good and know what they're doing, the bank allows them to trade with more money. Traders can make millions, and it's something you can do in the comfort of your own home with your own money. But it's an industry that requires nerves of steel, and you have to know your stuff or else you could really lose a lot. Jerome wasn't stupid, he knew how to trade and was very successful. However, in January 2008, his employer uncovered his unauthorized trading. He was playing with large amounts of money way over his quota. They noticed his current trades were not going to win, and in fact the market at the time dropped massively. They decided to close all his open trades and therefore experienced losses of $7 billion. If they didn't do that, it could have been a lot worse. What Jerome did was illegal and he was facing a hefty jail sentence. Determined to get away, he fled France to Italy, but was persuaded to return after realizing he won't escape this and is only making his situation a lot worse. A massive investigation took place, and when his day in court finally came, he was sentenced to 5 years inside with 2 years suspended and ordered to pay back over $6 billion. So while Jerome is the poorest man in the world, the fact of the matter is his debt doesn't stop him from living. He can still buy what he needs, he just has to pay back a little at a time. Thank you for watching. To subscribe, click over here. To watch another awesome video, then click down here. Do make sure to turn on channel notifications and follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat. All details are on screen and in the description below. Once again, thank you for watching, and until next time, feed your mind.